Hey there, my friends. How's your day going so far? I truly hope everything is going smoothly for you. But let's be real. Life has its unexpected twists and turns, and sometimes things just hit us out of nowhere, leaving us feeling panicked and unsure. Today, I want to talk about something that can make a big difference when those moments happen: how to act in panic situations. This is one of those topics we all need, because let's face it, staying calm under pressure isn't easy. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have tools to handle those intense moments like a pro. Here's the thing: panic situations can feel like the world is spinning out of control. But this is where stoicism becomes your secret weapon. Stoicism is about staying calm and focused no matter what life throws at you. It teaches us to take control of what we can and let go of what we can't. In this video, I'm going to share 10 practical examples of how you can apply these ideas to real-life challenges. Each example will give you a clear, simple way to act when panic strikes. But trust me, the best part is the conclusion. This is where I'll reveal the most crucial, intriguing piece of advice that could truly change how you see panic forever. So, my friends, stick with me until the end, because what you're about to hear is something rare and life-changing. Whether it's a small, everyday panic or a bigger, scarier situation, the tools you'll gain today can make all the difference. And don't forget, the last example I'll share might just blow your mind. It's a perspective that most people don't even consider. So stay tuned, because this is one topic you won't want to miss. Let's get started. Taking control in a public panic. Try to see this in your mind. You're in a crowded subway station, and suddenly there's an announcement about a delay. People around you start getting anxious, pushing and raising their voices. You can feel your heart racing, and panic begins to creep in. In this situation, one of the best things you can do is pause and take control of your thoughts. Start by focusing on your breath. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth. This simple action helps calm your nervous system and gives you a moment to regain clarity. Once you've centered yourself, shift your attention to what you can control. Maybe you can find a quieter corner or focus on planning your next steps. By doing this, you remind yourself that the situation is temporary and manageable. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we can control our reactions. This mindset not only helps you stay calm, but also allows you to act more effectively when others around you are panicking. And number 2, responding to an unexpected emergency. Let's say you're cooking dinner, and suddenly the fire alarm goes off because the stove starts smoking. Your first instinct might be to panic. Your mind races with thoughts of what to do, and you feel frozen for a moment. This is where grounding yourself in action becomes essential. Take a deep breath, assess the situation, and focus on the immediate steps. Turn off the stove, move the pan, and open the windows. By breaking down the problem into manageable actions, you can prevent the panic from escalating and resolve the issue calmly. Afterward, reflect on how staying composed made all the difference. It's easy to let fear take over in moments like this, but when you anchor yourself to the present and tackle things step by step, you're able to think more clearly and act decisively. This is the essence of Stoicism, focusing on what you can do right now instead of letting the what-ifs overwhelm you. This approach not only solves the immediate problem, but also builds your confidence for handling future challenges. Number 3. Facing a medical emergency. Suppose you're at home and a loved one suddenly collapses. Your heart starts pounding, your hands feel shaky, and panic threatens to take over. The intense fear for their safety is overwhelming, but this is the moment when staying calm becomes critical. Start by grounding yourself. Take a deep breath and focus on what you need to do right now. Call emergency services immediately, explain the situation clearly, and follow their instructions. Concentrate on each step, checking their breathing, keeping them comfortable, and staying on the phone with help. In these terrifying moments, Stoicism reminds us to focus on action, not fear. You can't control the outcome, but you can control how you respond. By staying composed, you're not only helping the person in need, but also creating an atmosphere of calm that can influence others around you. It's normal to feel the weight of emotions in situations like this, but channeling that energy into purposeful action is what makes all the difference. Number 4, escaping a dangerous situation. Let's say you're driving late at night and suddenly you see headlights coming straight at you from the wrong direction. Fear grips you instantly, your pulse races, your grip on the wheel tightens, and for a moment, you're frozen. But this is when your ability to act quickly and think clearly matters most. Instead of giving in to panic, you focus on the immediate task, steering to safety. You check your surroundings, slow down, and carefully maneuver to avoid a collision. After you've reached a safe spot, the emotions might hit you like a wave: relief, shock, maybe even anger. But in that crucial moment, your calm actions prevented a disaster. This scenario highlights how intense emotions can paralyze us. But with practice, you can train yourself to act decisively even under extreme stress. Stoicism teaches that while fear is natural, it doesn't have to control you. In dangerous situations, focusing on what you can do rather than the overwhelming what-ifs is the key to staying safe and protecting others. Number 5, surviving in the wilderness. Visualize this. You're on a hiking trip, and you suddenly realize you're lost. The sun is setting, the temperature is dropping, and panic starts to creep in. Your thoughts race. What if I can't find my way back? What if nobody finds me? The fear is overwhelming, but survival depends on staying calm and focused. Start by taking deep breaths to steady your mind. Then assess your situation. Look around for landmarks, check your supplies, and think about the safest next step. Maybe you'll need to find a sheltered spot to spend the night, or retrace your steps with caution. This is where Stoic principles shine. Instead of worrying about everything that could go wrong, focus on what you can control: your actions, your mindset, and your immediate needs like water, warmth, and safety. Survival situations demand clarity, and staying calm helps conserve energy and make better decisions. Remember, fear is natural, but letting it dominate can lead to mistakes. By anchoring yourself to purposeful action, you not only improve your chances of survival, but also demonstrate resilience in the face of adversity. Number 6, escaping a flash flood. Picture this. You're camping near a river when a sudden storm causes the water to rise quickly. You hear the rush of water and realize you have only moments to react. Your heart is racing, and the sheer intensity of the situation makes it hard to think clearly. But survival means taking immediate action. You grab only essential items, your phone, flashlight, and water bottle, and head for higher ground as fast as you can. You remind yourself to stay alert, watching for safe paths and avoiding debris or unstable ground. Once you're safe, the emotions might hit, relief mixed with the lingering fear of what could have happened. But in that critical moment, your ability to stay focused and act quickly made all the difference. Panic could have slowed you down or caused you to make dangerous choices, but by controlling your emotions, you increased your chances of survival. Stoicism teaches us to remain composed and adapt to the moment, even when nature throws its worst at us. In survival situations, clarity and courage are the ultimate tools to overcome fear and stay alive. 7th, stuck in an elevator. Here's the scenario. You're riding an elevator and suddenly it stops between floors. The lights flicker and you're left in silence, trapped. Your first instinct might be to panic. Your breathing quickens and your mind races with thoughts of being stuck for hours or running out of air. But this is the exact moment to pause and take control. Start by calming your breath and reassuring yourself that help is on the way. Elevators are designed with safety in mind, and this is likely just a temporary malfunction. Next, press the emergency button to alert building staff or emergency services. While waiting, distract yourself by focusing on simple tasks like counting your breaths or examining the buttons. Panic won't change the situation, but calm thinking will help you endure it with less stress. Unexpected moments like these teach us the power of Stoic principles, focusing on what's within our control while letting go of what isn't. Even in such unsettling scenarios, maintaining composure makes all the difference. 8th, losing your wallet in a foreign country. Put yourself in this situation. You're traveling alone in a foreign country, and as you reach for your wallet to pay for something, you realize it's gone. A wave of panic floods over you. Your cash, cards, and ID are all missing. Thoughts like, how will I pay for anything? How will I get back? Start to overwhelm you. It's natural to feel this way, but panic won't help. Take a deep breath. Remind yourself that this problem is solvable, and start by retracing your steps. Once you've looked for your wallet, shift to what you can control. Contact your bank to freeze your cards, ask someone nearby for assistance, or visit the nearest embassy if you've lost your ID. In these moments, Stoicism reminds us to focus on practical actions rather than spiraling into fear. Yes, it's an uncomfortable situation, but staying calm allows you to think clearly and solve the problem step by step. You'll not only get through it, but also gain confidence in handling unexpected challenges. 9th, a child gets lost in a crowd. Think about it this way. You're at a busy theme park with your family, and in a split second, you realize your child is no longer by your side. Your heart drops, and a wave of fear and guilt floods over you. Panic starts to set in. Your mind races with worst-case scenarios, but this is the moment to take a deep breath and focus on what needs to be done. Start by alerting security or staff immediately and calmly describe your child's appearance. While they mobilize their resources, retrace your steps and look in nearby areas where children might wander, such as attractions or food stands. As terrifying as the situation feels, it's critical to stay composed. Children are often found quickly in these scenarios, and panicking only clouds your ability to think and act. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize action over emotion, even when it feels impossible. By staying calm and focused, you set an example for others in your family and increase the chances of a safe and swift reunion. The emotional intensity is undeniable, but your ability to keep a clear head is what will bring your family back together. 10th, receiving bad news about a loved one. What would it feel like you're at home and you get a phone call with devastating news? A loved one has been in an accident and is in critical condition. The shock and fear hit you like a tidal wave, and tears start to well up as your mind floods with questions. Are they going to be okay? What should I do now? In moments like this, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, but staying calm is essential. Take a deep breath, focus on what you can do, and start by asking for clear information from the caller. Write down the hospital name and location, and let them know you're on your way. On your way to the hospital, emotions may surge, but Stoicism teaches us to channel those feelings into purposeful action. Remember that your loved one needs your support, and staying composed allows you to be there for them in the best possible way. Once you arrive, being calm helps you communicate effectively with doctors and family members, ensuring you make the best decisions during a challenging time. The pain and fear are real, but your ability to act with courage and clarity can bring hope and strength to those around you. So, here is my conclusion, my friend. No matter what kind of panic situation you face, whether it's losing your wallet, dealing with a family emergency, or being in physical danger, remember that staying calm is your greatest asset. It's natural to feel overwhelmed when the unexpected happens, but you don't have to let panic take over. By focusing on your breath, grounding yourself in the present moment, and breaking the situation down into small, manageable steps, you can regain control. Panic thrives on chaos, but clarity comes when you pause, breathe, and take action with purpose. These tools are always within you, ready to be used when life throws its curveballs. It's also important to remember that practice makes perfect. The more you remind yourself to stay calm in small, everyday stresses, the more prepared you'll be for bigger challenges. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about managing your emotions and responding wisely. You are capable of handling so much more than you think, and every time you face a tough moment with courage, you become stronger. So the next time life feels overwhelming, take a deep breath, remind yourself of these principles, and trust that you've got this. Your calm mind is the most powerful tool you have. Use it, and you'll navigate even the hardest situations with strength and clarity. Before I leave, I just want to take a moment to thank you for being here. The fact that you've taken the time to listen and reflect on these ideas shows just how strong and capable you are. Surviving tough situations isn't easy, but the courage to face them and learn from them is what truly matters. I'm so grateful for the chance to share these thoughts with you, because it's a reminder of the resilience we all carry inside us. You've already proven that you can overcome so much, and I'm proud to have had this time with you to talk about ways to make those moments just a little easier. It's my pleasure for spending your valuable time with me today. It really means the world. You're not just a listener to me, you're a true friend, for giving me the opportunity to share these insights and maybe even inspire a little calm in the chaos of life. Whether this was a short break for you or something that resonated deeply, I hope you feel empowered to face whatever comes your way. Take care of yourself, stay strong, and remember, you've got this. Until next time, my friend.